Think like an adult. My parents used to tell me this all the time, especially when it came to cleaning the house. When my mother saw a hanger lying on the floor, she did the adult thing, which was to pick it up and put it in the closet. However, I did the kid thing, which was to mindlessly put my foot inside, spin it around a couple times until somehow it ends on the other side of the living room. And then when my mother asked, "Did no one see this hanger lying here?" honestly answer, "I don't think so." This was infuriating for my mother because she is an insane clean freak. And I only say insane for two reasons. Reason number one, she expected the house to be unrealistically and undeniably clean 24/7. Reason number two, then she had 6 kids. Those two things don't exactly line up. Her reasoning for this, however, was that at any moment, anyone could come over, whether it was friends, family, strangers, Jesus. Because if Jesus walked through those doors, the very first thing we would ask would be, "Hey, do you think our house is clean?" Not, "Is this the second coming? Because if it is, I gotta get something straight real quick." Nevertheless, this did not stop her and my dad from taking occasional breaks away from the rest of the family and leaving me and my older brother in charge as the adults of the house. And it was on one of those breaks when the incident occurred. I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is that when I walk into the kitchen, I see my 8-year-old sister Joy crying, a broomstick, my 6-year-old brother Daniel crying, and a gash in the side of his head with blood coming out. Now, up until this point, me and my older brother's babysitting technique had really only consisted of us yelling at the kids, going to go play video games, yelling at the kids again, going back to play video games, until our parents yelled at us for just playing video games. Now we thought was a really good time to step it up. However, our first inclination was just to yell at the kids. "Joy, Joy, why would you do this?" "I don't know." She says in between sobs as if she was the one that was injured. To this day, my little sister cannot tell you why. She called my little brother into the hallway, and just as he turns the corner, smacks him. However, I can't. It's every older sibling's dream because it's just plain hilarious. Except it was not hilarious in this moment. There was blood on his shirt, on his pants, on the floor, on the counter. I had not seen this much blood except in the only R-rated movie I was allowed to watch at this time, Passion of the Christ. Except I knew that if my little brother was going to die, there was a good chance he wasn't going to get resurrected. My older brother has this idea to take him into the bathroom, put his head over the sink, and let the blood drop down. We begin looking at each other, knowing exactly what we have to do. Exactly what the adult thing is to do. Call our parents. Except most adults don't have to factor in getting a butt whooping as one of the consequences for a decision that they have to make. Nevertheless, we decided to put our well-being of our butts on the line if it meant saving our brother's life. My younger brother, Emmanuel, 12 years old at the time, had really started off a great kid, but 2 years into football had really turned him into a bro. Picks up the phone and dials my dad. Hello? He begins to calmly explain the situation. "Bruh, Daniel's dying!" We got like this big old all cut, like there's blood coming out of his head, like his tongue is falling out, like his eye's not even there no more. Like his head's not even on, it is on the floor, his head is on the floor. Like I don't even know how much time we got left. Now my dad hears this, and he's a little skeptical. Not because he doesn't believe my brother, except he knows a 12-year-old's perception of the situation can be a little skewed, and he's come from a generation where before anyone called the ambulance, you at least tried Robitussin, duct tape, or just plain walking it off. And since he was not there to administer any of these clinically proven medications, he knew exactly what he had to tell us. If it's that bad, you should probably call 911. Thanks, bro. Daniel loves you. My brother hangs up the phone and dials 911. During all this, I don't know what to do. I'm 14 years old. I want to be an adult. I'm in high school. I'm drinking coffee. I'm the oldest, well, second oldest, but definitely the most mature, intelligent, and just plain important. And I know that my siblings look up to me, even if they don't say it, because for some reason they think it'll feed my ego. I know they do. But I can't. I can't concentrate. I can't think straight because I have all of these noises going on. I have a brother on the phone with an emergency operator. I have a sister crying because she thinks she's gonna have to go to jail for assault. I have another sister crying even though she had nothing to do with the situation. She's just a real emotional person. She's having a really rough day, okay? Something was off. Something wasn't right. Daniel, the one with the actual gash in his head, wasn't crying at all. He was doing what youngest siblings do best, soaking in the attention, thinking about how he was going to tattletale. And I realized he was going to be fine. So I can do what I need to do, the adult thing to do. We have a brother on the phone with an emergency operator. We have a sister crying. Oh, that means EMTs are coming. We have another sister crying. EMTs are coming. There are EMTs are coming. There are strangers coming to the house, and the house is not clean. Right then and there, if my mom knew there were strangers in her house and it wasn't clean, there would be 5 more gash heads that day. The average response time for EMTs to arrive is about 8 minutes. So I knew that's as long as I had to make sure that this house was spick and span. I began wiping off the counter, washing the dishes, sweeping the floor, vacuuming. 7 minutes left. I began folding the laundry, throwing clothes in the hamper, throwing this under there, throwing that under there. 6 minutes left. I began dusting off the fan, cleaning out the gutters, painting the walls, re-vacuuming the floor. 4 minutes left. I began mowing the lawn, painting the outer walls. Juke left, juke right. Score! 3 minutes left. I walked the dog. We didn't have a dog. So I brought a dog, and then I walked that dog. 2 minutes left. I had a glass of lemonade. At this point, I was exhausted. You guys enjoying the show? Hey, Dad. 1 minute left. I destroyed the house and I built it back up again. Move that bus! The doorbell rings. The EMTs walk inside. They look around. And they say, "Wow! This house is so clean. Young man, here's $20. And an all-you-can-eat Stevie B's Pizza buffet coupon. And then the mayor walks in. She says, "Citizen, this house is exemplary. Here's the key to the city. $20. And an all-you-can-eat Stevie B's Pizza buffet coupon." And then Jesus walks in. He says, "My son, this house is heavenly. All your sins are forgiven. Here's $20. And an all-you-can-eat pizza buffet coupon." None of that actually happened. As a matter of fact, the EMTs came in, they bandaged up my brother's head and asked us a couple questions and went on their way. My mom came home and the first thing she was worried about was my house clean when the EMTs arrived? I assured her it was. She thanked me and worried about the other guy from the story at the beginning. And that was it. But that's what being an adult is like. It's taking responsibility because that's what you have to do. It's taking responsibility no matter the consequences. It's taking actions because you care about those people around you and they're counting on you. And it doesn't matter if you get a prize or a reward or an all-you-can-eat Stevie B's pizza.